just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you she ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime. She get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money spend, yeah. Get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years. Come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bushes. Run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and made that. Yeah.
Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
Pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you...
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And bulldozing his way through. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane to about the 33-yard line. You talk about this Jets defense. They interplay one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you're playing as well. So typically, when you don't play the run well, you're getting hit in all phases.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Up the middle, Achane. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. This defense for the Jets, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
That second down play, that's a -4.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Harper. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A 51-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed him to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Now Hall to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards right off the bat, but a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Luka Fitzpatrick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. That'll bring up second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. When you talk about this Jets defense, they enter play one from the... rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
In some phases of life, that's what's known as the quick response team. Down 3, they come right back with a big return. They want to at least tie this game up.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the Jets' 47-yard line.
Here's Levis. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. A gain of 26 yards.
Levis from the gun. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. At the 23, it's second and 12. Levis sets up to throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now Levis. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
There we go.
Back to the ground, Achane. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
You talk about closing in a hurry as a safety and run support. Not only did he get a good run in, he gave him a pretty good pop, too, and finished off the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Mims in motion left. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. On the counter, here's Gordon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Like 54!
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. Early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
It's a turnover and
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run with Wilkins. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Okay, ready?
Now a 2nd and 6.
Go! Cougar 19!
They run again with Wilkins. And he'll get here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Ready, go!
They'll run it here with Wilkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. Here's 2nd and 3.
a 7-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 3.
Levis to throw it. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Will McDonald. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
3rd down. 3rd and 13.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Returnable here from the 38. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and a yard. They'll set up to throw. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. The Jets at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction.
Hey, check that, street.
Paul want to give up the middle. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Ready?
Now a 2nd and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions, 19 Lions. Ready?
Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, go.
They'll run with Hall. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the 1st before he's brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Street. Check.
Banjo.
Set, hurt. Ready.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll be taken down here about the 11. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. On play action, they'll throw. Touchdown, Jets! A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. This time, the extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Levis back to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw, it's Levis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Levis to throw once more. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Marvin Mims as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
79 Broncos. Ready.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
Top low 18. 2. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. That is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Yeah, the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. He's going to walk one deep left side here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together.
24.
Working from the gun. Here's Levis. This one thrown underneath to Uchan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
The Dolphins, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Uchan. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could become... Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Levis out of the shotgun now. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw caught by Uchan. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
21 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Now Uchan on 1st and 10. Oh, some strong running. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Draw play. This is Wright. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oftentimes we play some offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Levis looking to throw. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Levis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Cougar Knights, Panther Street. Ready?
They'll start on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, pass ball 80. Street. Go.
Ball again on 2nd down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the Jets punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he goes out right around the 39. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Right zero.
Looking to throw. That is caught. Down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A run straight ahead with H.N. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. James Daniels, the guard, called for the penalty there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown Dolphins. From 19 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
13 yards on the play.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Right back to him on 1st down. A gain of 3, second down.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Here's Hall again. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Straight ahead is Hall. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
Let's go. Go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will add to their 4th quarter lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run and try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. 74 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Okay, break.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Here we go. Strap the Lions. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The rookie from Florida State on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Ready.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36.
60 Eagles, 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll give the Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
2nd and 6. Allen here on the screen. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Cowboy, go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Pepper 60. Pepper.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready. Cougar 19.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, they run it to Hall. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Here we go. Shot. Huh. 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
They'll look to run with Hall. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say at the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, a costly turnover.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. And a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great. But they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them. And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen. And it turns into a nice positive play.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3. Desperation time now. Here's Levis. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
Here's Levis. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Finding Washington. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
Levis to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final second.